Hey now! So it's been a long time since I've done any video, and I had to start a new account with YouTube for some reason. I guess lack of use or something. I'm not really sure what the deal was, but anyway, I put my towel out, and so I wanted to kind of go over or give a review of a recent DVD. It's a compilation from Shout Factory from the Roger Corman collection. Lethal Ladies, baby. I actually decided I was going to watch all three because usually sometimes I get bored. But I watched all three. For the most part, I definitely suggest you get this if you're a fan of this kind of cinema. The first two movies are TNT Jackson and Firecracker. Now, these movies actually are the same movie. You know, there's a little bit of differences. They just remade it, and actually remade it a third time in the 90s with Angel Fist. Pretty much the same story, just a little tweaks. But TNT Jackson is pretty cool. She goes there to find her brother to go to Hong Kong, and she she ends up finding he's dead, and then she gets involved with this dude who works for the bad guy, and it's a very short movie too. It's only around 70-some minutes, but it's never slow or anything like that, so it's pretty good. And we get to Firecracker, which has an awesome looking poster, which I've been wanting to get for quite a while. But it's the same movie, except she's there looking for her sister, and then she gets hooked up with the kind of the bad guy's henchman, and she's making out with him and shit. And then the funny thing about these two movies is the bad guy, the main bad guy in both movies are exactly the same. So that's hilarious. One thing about the actually Firecracker is the Vic Diaz is in it, who's a big Filipino actor guy who's in all these kind of Corman productions for the most part. So both of these are awesome. And then comes to Too Hot to Handle, Too Cold to Hold. Ghostbusters are in control. It's got Sherry Garofalo, who's also the star of the three Ginger movies from the 70s. Lucky enough to get this 3 sets for about $20. So I was really excited about that. I'll talk about that in a minute. But this one, she's playing like a secret agent, kind of a James Bond type, and then Billy, basically, she's an assassin, and she actually dons a couple disguises and stuff, and stuff like that. One thing about this is she has tan marks on her boobs here, no tan marks here. She's all 100% tan, and you get to see that. So that's a plus in my book, anyway. But anyway, Ginger, it's kind of a roughy kind of cinema because there are girls in bondage and tied up and then beat up a little bit. So I mean, again, she's more of a secret agent type of chick and stuff like that. I actually have only watched the first 2, and I need to watch the second one again because I watched it when I was half asleep, so I can't really say much. But the first one is cool. It's kind of a stripped down action movie with a lot of, like I say, ruffiness. And there's this one dude who's a bad guy who all you do is see him stand around these paneling walls, and she's just standing there looking with a menacing, and he kind of looks a little yay if you ask me. But anyway, so they got also a couple things on here. The movies are in full screen, so I'm not sure if they were filmed that way or what happened with that. But anyway, I actually got the poster for the first Ginger movie, which I was kind of wanting to get, something like that. So I guess since I'm doing an update and showing off, I'll show off some of the Blu-rays that I got and DVDs I got from my birthday from my lovely girlfriend, Daner. She got me Zombie. And I need to watch this today, but definitely worth it. So if you're a fan of Zombie, another one she got me, actually another Blu-ray, which is the Crichton edition of Dazed and Confused. I really love this movie a whole lot. It reminds me of when I was a kid growing up in the 70s. So it has all the features from the previous edition, and the Blu-ray I heard is better than the Universal Blu-ray. So spend the extra money. Also, they show some great stuff. They had like a 10-year anniversary screening at the Moon Tower in Austin, Texas. So next year is the 20th anniversary. So guess who might be going to Austin for that? I think me and Dana. And lastly, since I love cheerleader movies, she got me the Aerodrome cheerleaders, the cheerleaders, and with a special edition of Revenge of the Cheerleaders. So I'm only missing one cheerleader movie, the swinging cheerleader movie, which I have in other media. So I'm cool with all my cheerleader needs. And plus, coming up, Corman's going to be releasing a Nurse collection, so I have all those Nurse movies, which will be freaking awesome. And recently I got a gift card for my birthday from my buddy Wes, so I got a few movies, spent a little extra and got them. El Topo on Blu-ray, which I've only seen clips from and I've been wanting to see for years. So big fan of Jaworski. Was it Santa Sangre? I'm a real big fan of that. So I've seen clips in this and all kinds of documentaries about midnight movies. So I'm definitely into that. And also another Corman Shout Factory. We really need everybody to buy some Shout Factory because we want to keep them going with all these releases because they're definitely awesome. So the bottom two I don't really care about. All I care about is Lady Frankenstein and Velvet Vampire. Both of them kind of hot and sexy kind of things. And I've seen Grotesque with Linda Blair in it. It's a very weird story that I'm not sure if they decided to change the ending or it's a wild ending. And in Time Walker, the best way to watch that is with Mystery Science Theater 3000 commentary. So I haven't dwelled into these yet, but hopefully today. One I was talking about that didn't sell very well with Shout Factory was the ladies and the women in cages. So I was really depressed about that, but I really love that, and it looks awesome on Blu-ray. So definitely want to get that. A couple more purchases that I got. Story of Rico, the story of Ricky. Awesome craziness. It never gets old. It's outrageousness, and I like it that way. Bow. The Blood Trilogy. I'm 2000 Maniacs. I'm not expecting a whole lot for picture quality, but maybe I'll be surprised. One of the Bond movies that I needed to get on Blu-ray for Her Eyes Only. And the great Night of the Demon, which this is the alternate cover, which unfortunately this dude got his pecker ripped off by the Bigfoot. Can't remember. Look at this pile of shit. Also, in preparation for the Dead Pit commentary, I went ahead and spent $10 and got the 2-disc set of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. And with it, I got a big tin thing. Maybe I can get Henry Nolans to sign it from Ain't It Cool News or something. I don't know. He's a head in there at the beginning. Or maybe I can get Jessica Biel to sign it. Anyway. Well, that's all. And that's all I have left. That's all my pile of goodness. So, see you later.